We got some crazy stuff happening there. I guess they I don't know the context of this video, but let's check it in. Let's check it out and see what it's about.
I have a home invasion. My niece is tied up. I am at the verge of untying my niece at this particular moment. Okay, she's tied up. She is tied up and gagged.
What?
Okay, I am untying her. Is there anybody else there? Is anybody else here? Where are the kids? We have 5 small infants asleep. 5 small infants asleep? Yes, ranging from 7 to 1 years old.
What the hell?
Okay, ma'am. Just saying that they hit her husband in the face about 5 times with the butt of a pistol and drug him out. They drug him out? Yes, ma'am. Can I talk to her? Does she have a little speaker? Ma'am. Hello?
Whoa.
Hi, Samantha. I know you're upset.
This getting interesting.
What is your husband's name? Are you there?
In the early morning hours of February 20th, 2015, Titus County Sheriff's Office authorities rushed to the residence of Ernie Ibarra and Samantha Walford after receiving a distressed call from Samantha's aunt, claiming that her niece had been tied up and gagged by intruders. The intruders had also kidnapped her niece's husband, Ernie Ibarra, after attacking him brutally. At the scene, police officers noticed that the door was completely smashed from the outside, and the house was in disarray, although there weren't any clear signs of a robbery taking place. Then they found Samantha and her aunt standing at the bottom of the spiral stairs. Samantha seemed petrified and visibly shaken.
She said she still had 2 questions for me before I can get off the phone. Let me have it and I'll take care of it. You talk to them.
Talk to me.
I don't know.
So walk me through what happened.
I don't honestly know what happened.
What the
I was
hell?
sitting and sleeping and we heard a noise, and the second I was able to open my eyes, somebody grabbed me and jerked me out of the bed and slammed me down on the ground and started tying me up.
The fact that Samantha's husband was solely targeted and that both Samantha and her children were left unharmed seemed extremely suspicious to the police. This was made more suspicious by the fact that nothing was stolen from the home, making it difficult for the detectives to establish a motive for this crime.
They had like masks on, like shirts, like pants.
Somebody came in there and did all that?
And just skin was covered, like gloves.
Wow.
Don't advertise on Google Ads or
Somebody
Facebook.
broke into their
or
crib.
fraud with Pixies.
It's a
Not
home
as much
invasion?
as-
I wonder if it's a home invasion going wrong.
I couldn't see anything. One of them just said the name Luke, but that's it. That was all. And when they dragged me downstairs, because they had him downstairs and they were separating us, I went downstairs and his face was covered in blood. And he had such a on his head.
At this point, the police officers start to get more and more suspicious of Samantha. She seems to recall specific details like the cuts on Ernest's head and the blood dripping, all while claiming that the room was pitch black.
Do you remember what the gun looked like?
He was just he had this line of focus on the guy and I was focused on him.
Do you remember what colors, anything like that?
There's a black guy. He said, look at her, and he wouldn't look up at me.
How's the baby?
Damn.
Probably made us sleep. They never messed with the kids. And then he asked, how are my kids? Where are my kids? He said, he punched him in the mouth with the gun and said, I'm here for no kids, Willow. And I think they saw him knocking him with his teeth out.
Damn.
And they jerked his hair out and said, look at her. Look at her. They had my head pulled back. And he looked at me and he said, that's the last time you're going to see her. And do you want us to kill her too?
The police officers would now ask Samantha to take them upstairs and show them exactly where she was at the time this was happening. Having a visual of how the crime took place allows them to put the pieces together and figure out if Samantha's recount of the incident makes sense.
She helped to tie me
How did she find out that you were?
because they took his phone, but they didn't take mine. I had my needed.
What?
This is where Samantha's story starts to crumble. The detectives and the officers at the scene are finding it hard to believe that the intruders would leave her phone on her, giving her an opportunity to call the police and get themselves arrested.
So I was able to.
So he's got his phone?
No, they have his phone.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. What's his phone number? You don't know her?
Hey, but
You got it stored in your
honestly,
phone?
I do know trauma's a thing. They do, you know what I'm saying? Some people don't recollect that fast because, you know, everybody's not the same. So she could be going through trauma, missing piece by piece, but it sounded a little sketchy with the they left the phone on me gig. I don't know about that one.
Huh? Well, I need that number.
Samantha had revealed that her husband's phone was on him when they kidnapped him. This is a vital piece of information, as it could allow the officers to track his phone and find his location. However, when they tried this, they found out that Ernest's phone wasn't communicating with any cell phone towers nearby, meaning that the phone was more than likely switched off.
They speculating now. They like, man, hell no.
I mean, she's saying he got hit several times. Pistol several times. With a black pistol on she. Everybody's wearing all black. Like,
no idea his phone works.
The lack of blood at the scene was not the only thing that alarmed the detectives. In order to get to her room from the door to the staircase, there is about 20 feet of space. Bear in mind, they were in complete darkness. It is extremely unlikely for the intruders to get to Samantha before she would have time to react.
Exactly.
Samantha reluctantly agrees to come down to the local police station for an interview. This is where the detectives would try and lock her into a story, while at the same time trying to get her to share more information that she may be hiding.
What I am is I'm pretty much what they consider an expert in this field. I've worked a lot of these. And I look at these, okay, these I'm saying. I've been after all the crime scenes. Look, and this is why that it's very important to be honest, because I'm going to tell you what, the evidence we found on the scene, it's just not matching. A lot of the times when stuff like this happens, the spouse or the girlfriends or whatever, there's one point on it. They always find out. Because they always get together. Oh, well, this is a story we'll tell you. You stick to it, don't you change. Well, actually, that's kind of the best thing that happens to us. Because when you stick to a story like that, and then we piece it in the end all together, then it's real easy to take this to a jury and show that either you were a liar or that you were the loving wife that you said you were.
I'm not going to care to tell you I'm a loving wife. We've had our build up.
Now, I'm saying.
We've had our fight.
I'm like,
What about the blood? How you look close with him when they punched him?
Yes.
So you think there may be some blood on him?
Well, I didn't, inspect for
Right.
splatter or anything like that. When they jerked me away from him and cut my clothes off, I never touched him
So it's
again.
possible.
So there may be. But is it because I laid my hands on him? No, my hands were tied behind my back. And I'm watching this guy punch him in the face with the guy over and over.
How did that make you feel?
Horrible.
Make you feel glad?
No, I ever acted out and hurt anybody? No. And you can look at my record on that.
Now, when they cut your shirt off, was it violent or they just took
Yes.
their time? And just...
No, they jerked it out and started slashing at it with this apparently dull box cutter, and then when it didn't work, ripped it off over my head and threw it to the side.
Look me in the face. I need to know the truth. Did you have anything to do with Ernie's disappearance?
No. And I
Did you have anything to do with his death?
No. Dad?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Yes, if he is dead, no.
Do you think he's alive?
I hope so.
Did you have anything to do with it?
wait a minute.
His disappearance? If God forbid he is found deceased, did you have anything to do with it?
No.
Did you hire someone to do it?
No.
You had nothing, absolutely nothing to do with it.
Absolutely nothing. Yeah, I really don't want to have to plan a funeral for my husband.
Dude, this be like the
After meeting in a tattoo shop in
This be like the second, third lady I've seen so far that cried and you know what I'm saying, during the interrogation, but they did some crazy stuff.
2008, Samantha and Ernie began dating. Samantha, already a mother of 2, ends up having 3 more children with Ernie, and the pair wed in 2014. From the outside, everything seemed
These ads, man.
You really need to get
Take our time to like, comment, subscribe while the ads on. If you liking the video so far, you already know what's going on.
all in one
It's
plan.
getting real interesting. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Perfect, and the pair seemed to be in a stable, happy relationship. But digging further into their lives, things were not going well. Ernie was now working 2 jobs to support the family of 7, running bat manufacturing machines during the day and working a Little Caesar pizza at night. Believing it would generate extra income, Samantha started a YouTube channel. Her videos discussed her passions and topical issues, as well as doing family vlogs and makeup tutorials.
Hey guys, I'm just kind of posting a vlog about what's been going on with me and why I have totally abandoned my YouTube channel. And I just wanted to post this video for all those women who think that having a child as a teen would be something smart to do. It almost made me want to be a cop. Yeah, it's great. Of course, I'm not a big fan of cops.
1, 2, 3, go.
And I never really understood what the deal was about the gaming birds. And he is a blue-fronted Amazon. Always wanted to be an actress. I think it is so much fun. One of the most amazing forms of art ever, to be able to express yourself that way.
But as time went on, her videos slowly became darker and darker, as she started to complain more about her life, and especially about her relationship with Ernie.
Hi YouTubers! Today a lot of shit pissed me off, so you guys get to listen to it.
His dad's not having a whole lot to do with this pregnancy, and that sucks.
I'm kind of screwed as far as dating goes, because I date losers.
She felt like this was going somewhere, and over time she started paying less attention to her children and acted as if her YouTube channel was more important to her than her own family. And this was frustrating to those around her, especially Ernest.
What do you think of me making YouTube videos? Well, I guess I don't mind. Takes up a lot of time.
Not gonna light a cigarette?
Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
Because you got that fucking iPad in your hands.
Oh, where?
At least you're paying attention. But only
I mean, they didn't seem like a horrible couple.
But no, but here's the thing, Sam. Here's the thing, Sam. The thing is, I still say, in the person who made a book, you should know what you're telling us. I think you know exactly what it is. Now, he even beat me. That might have happened. Because there is blood in the house.
I promise you, that's what
Yes, but no, but I'm saying,
No.
I think you know exactly who did this. I think you're scared, and that's what I'm trying to beat in your head. Don't let fear keep you from telling the truth. Because if you knew these guys did it, you know why they did it, does not make you guilty. But what's going to make you guilty is when we prove that you lied to us in here.
But if that is the case, then I do know who did it and why they did it. Doesn't that make me like an accomplice?
Nope. No, that makes you a scared mother with children. That's exactly what that makes you.
Exactly.
The only other thing.
Okay. See, I know. You know, Sam, you know I'm not here lying to you. You know I know.
The only other thing I don't even know. I know.
Okay.
It's a suspicion.
Okay.
She just all over the place right now, basically.
I've been up at the hospital with my friend Charlotte.
Okay.
And she's got a guy there that's trying to get a kid up going there that I said any of this. Because they have a lot of friends around here in my life will be in a lot of danger.
Okay.
But the only other thing I know is venting to her and talking to her about problems like I just.
Nah, I'm not. She just cause you talking about bringing up her life be in danger and all this shit. I don't believe this shit, man.
I don't have many of them, so when I do get with one of my friends, I'll talk about any problems we might have had. And honestly, lately it hasn't been many. We have had problems in the past, and I had to see Charlotte seriously.
Okay, you see, Sam, you know who did this. But that does not
But
make
I don't have
Oh, so she does know who really.
Okay, who is this guy?
Yeah, I think this might have been like some. She might have been a murder for hire.
His Facebook is Rebel, John Rebel. It's John. I don't truly know his last name, but his Facebook says John Rebel.
The more the detective pushes her for answers, the more information she starts to give voluntarily. Despite what the detective is telling her, if she did know about this attack and the people involved in it before the incident, Samantha would officially go from being a scared victim of a home invasion to an accomplice.
What this guy say? What this guy say he's gonna do?
Handle the situation.
So if he did this, who do you think he'd bring with him?
Exactly, dummy.
I don't know any of his friends. But yesterday at the hospital, he had a guy that I do know from town with him. His name is Tay.
Who?
Tay Rhymes.
Tay?
Tay. He's black.
Okay.
Tay Rhymes is a black male?
Yes.
Okay, you had him with him? Where's he from?
I didn't say yes, he had him at the hospital with him. I cannot guarantee that these are
What is he?
right people.
But you know what?
I know that
you know
these
what your mom,
guys-
Sam. You know. This guy did it.
This sounds like a curveball. This sounds like a real
You know he
curveball.
did it.
Like,
And here's the thing.
But why?
here's
Unless he's
the
got
thing.
serious
You better-
psychological issues, why?
Well,
I
what
don't
did
think
you
I-
say? What did you say when he said he's going to take care of that problem?
I just laughed at him. I thought he was joking.
So now all of a sudden, why are you bringing him out? Because you know that it was him. Why do you know it was him?
Because of his prison record and because
what?
I don't know. I just have
What?
this feeling like it was.
She getting caught up in her web of lies. No cap.
It was three people.
Yes, at the house there was 3 people. And at the hospital yesterday, if you can look at the cameras, there was 3 people. He is a very scary looking guy, the 3rd guy.
But you don't know who he is.
No. No, they kept calling him JoJo. And I asked John what his name was, and he said Jose. But that's all I know about that guy.
He's up at the hospital now. What room is she?
218.
She's there now.
She should be. She was last night.
When the detectives arrived at the hospital, they managed to find both Jonathan Sanford and Jose Ponce. Octavius Rhymes, however, was nowhere to be seen. They continued to arrest both Jonathan and
Tay
Jose
Rhymes.
as they took them back to the police station for an interview.
Do you
I
want to
thought
grow
she
your
was lying about the
YouTube
names
channel?
the whole time.
Use
Whole time she might be telling the truth.
TubeBuddy. I've been using TubeBuddy
See,
for
that's
the
what I'm
last
saying.
2
This
years.
shit's getting a little weird, dude. I don't know what's going on.
Let's go through this. Well, I think that I've got Samantha's version. You tell me from the very beginning what happened. Just give me your side of the story. What was said. We'll talk about it. Because right now, you're the bad guy right now.
Jonathan pulled me to the side. Said, "Cuz, I didn't talk to you." I said, "What's up?" He said, "I just need your help." He said, "It's a 3-man job." I said, "Okay, what is it?" He said, "Look, I've already got, and this is,
She told the truth?
on my life, on my son's life. I've already got the layout of the whole house. The room was upstairs and this and that. And I said, okay. And he said, we're gonna make it look like a home invasion. Samantha is the ring. Samantha is the one, and I can prove this. You don't believe me? As God's my witness.
Oh! She got caught! I knew it!
You can take you and 50 to the officer. I don't care. Take me in front of my wife, and my wife will tell you a piece of what she overheard.
Well, now, I've actually kind of heard.
And my wife will tell you she's the one who orchestrated it. I specifically brought up What if the law start questioning you about it? Talking about her, talking about Samantha? And Samantha said, and I quote, I'm an actress. I can make anybody believe anything.
Whoa!
Number 14, I've always wanted to be an actress. I think it is so much fun. I've been extras in movies. I've had small parts in like short films. And I've done plays. I think it is so much fun.
This girl is out her rabbit ass mind.
One of the most amazing forms of art ever, to be able to express yourself that way. I think it's amazing.
This just took a whole different turn.
Jonathan Sanford and Jose Ponce were asked to guide the officers to the location of Ernest's body. After kidnapping Ernest, Sanford informed the officers that they took him to the woods where they brutally beat him and then shot him, leaving his naked body in the woods.
Definitely did. Okay, what we need to do now? Oh yeah, he's dead. He's not going to be alive.
Days later, the detectives managed to locate Octavius Rhymes in Camp County, 24 miles from where the murder took place. When the detectives looked at Samantha's phone records, they found out that she was having frequent communications over text with all 3 of the perpetrators, discussing the plan of the staged home invasion and also talking about how not to get caught. This, alongside the confessions of both Jonathan and Jose, was enough to arrest all 4 perpetrators for the murder of Ernest Ibarra. Jose Ponce, who was the shooter, and Jonathan Sanford reportedly entered guilty pleas in April 2016 and received 50-year jail terms each. That same year, in December, Octavius Rhymes went on trial.
This whole crazy.
He was found guilty on all charges and received a sentence of 93 years in prison in October 2017. Samantha Walford was put on trial, and she received a sentence of 99 years in jail.
Okay. Oh, I didn't expect that. That was a nice little turn for the unexpected. But it's well as Gravvity. That was a nice little reaction for y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, turn that bell notification so you get a notification every time I post a video on the channel. So anyway, I'm gonna end this video. That shit was mad nuts.